Hi everybody, welcome to Green Rose Spirituality. My name is Stephanie and this pick card is called What is Blocking You from Achieving Your Goals or from Moving Forward? The timestamps will be below in the little description box along with my website and with my email. So if I resonate with you and you want a reading, send me an email and we will set up an appointment for you, okay? I also have a list of all the cards that I use, all the decks that I use. And please remember to hit like and subscribe. Every little bit helps and it's deeply appreciated. Thanks everybody. So let's get into the cards. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So remember to take a deep breath. Don't go for your favorite color, because I do use different crystals and rocks and gems all the time. But if you go for your favorite color, you might not get the pile that you're needing to hear. Go for the pile that keeps standing out to you, that when you look away from the video and you look back, you keep looking at that one pile over and over again. Or sometimes for people, the number, it just keeps popping up in their head. Okay, so take a deep breath. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. And let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to start with pile number 1. I am going to fast forward through this part, so if you see it looks like this, all of a sudden it looks different, that is why, okay? Okay, so for pile number 1, now this stone, it's a really nice green color, and I don't know what it's called, but like this one, and then this one from the other pile. I got these from Science North in Sudbury, and I just forgot the name of them, but I love them so much. They do speak to me, so I keep them around. And eventually, when I make it back to Sudbury, I will find out the name of it. Also with these decks, with these cards, because there is a book that has multiple descriptions, I am going to be reading from the book just for this card, okay? So for anybody who's curious, and it's also in the description box down below. So we got situation and then the advice. Okay, so for the co-creation in reverse, you are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of spirit. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task but unable to decide on your first step. So just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it has come down to you? Inspiration means drawing in of the divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. 2 minds are greater than 1, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. And I am feeling like you're the one who's blocking new emotional experiences from coming in. So maybe you're wanting, this could be anything. I'm getting kind of a relationship vibe here, like you're wanting to be in a relationship. But this could be anything. You could be wanting a new job. You could be wanting new friends. You could be wanting new experiences with your partner. You could be, wanting anything. So anything that is your goals, the thing that you are trying to achieve, the thing that you are reaching for right now, it's saying that it's almost like you're putting so much pressure on yourself. But when you put pressure on yourself, that almost creates like a fear of failing, because when you put that much pressure on yourself, for who this resonates with, when you put that much pressure on yourself, it's almost like it's because you're scared of failing. Okay, so I am feeling the same way that is talking about. You got the Six of Swords in reverse and you got the Ace of Cups. And the Six of Swords in reverse, it really talks about how you're needing to go away from a situation, move away from a situation. It could be moving away from your own emotions. It could be moving away from a person. It could be moving away from a job or a relationship or anything. And the thing that you need to walk away from, and you're having a really hard time walking away from that. And I am feeling like it's more energetic than situational. So it's almost like you want to move forward. Like, this does talk about moving forward. You do want to move forward. You do want those new emotional experiences. You do want the newness coming in. You are craving some type of new setting that is more fulfilling for you, but you're holding yourself back. And I feel like with the relaxation card coming up as the advice, it's almost like you're holding yourself back by stressing out too much about it. And if you stress out too much about what you are trying to get, say this is a relationship, say you're single and you're trying to strive forward to a relationship, and if you don't let go of the old ties that you have to other relationships, say you're in a job and you're not completely letting go of that job, but you want that awesome job. You want that job that, you're going to go in, you're going to make your money, you're going to talk to the people, you're going to have good relationships. There, it's going to be a positive work environment. And it's almost like you're just not taking that leap of faith. It's like you're not taking that next step forward. Maybe you don't trust yourself. Maybe you don't trust that it's actually going to come in, that this is actually going to happen. And if you are in that mindset, you're actually setting yourself up for this failure. You are creating a situation where you will fail. You're creating a situation where you're not able to let go of what you need to in order to move on to these new experiences. And I'm not going to sit here and shit on you. I totally understand. I've been in this position many, many, many times. All of us have. So it's not something to get hard on yourself for. But if you don't let go of the fear, if you don't hold on to the fact that you can do this, what you are ordering up, this is upright. It's actually trying to come in. What you are trying to achieve is feasible. You just got to trust. You got to trust, and you got to find the courage to walk away from what no longer serves you, to walk away where there's no more emotional, fulfillment. There's no more any kind of fulfillment in these situations, and especially with thinking patterns. So if your thinking patterns are, oh, I really want this new job, but they won't hire me. You're creating those vibrations. You are sending those vibrations out, and what you send out is what you will receive back. So if you are just saying out loud, I want this new job, I want these new experiences, but inside you're feeling like, oh, why do I even put the energy into this? I should just deal with what I have. This isn't going to happen, and you will not get those energies that you are sending out. You will get those emotional vibes that you are sending out. Try to think about what is keeping you in those emotions. What is keeping you from letting go from fear? Is it just the action? Because the swords is action. So, and it's also intellectual action. So if it's that's holding you back, maybe try not thinking about it. Because if you think about it and 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 think about it, you're just going to continue doing that. And it's going to repeat and repeat and repeat, and then you're just going to get so frustrated in that energy. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that the universe has the best intentions for you. Trust that deep down you have the best intentions for you. Trust in yourself. And if you are having a hard time with that, forgive yourself for the past mistakes. I say them as, mistakes, but they're actually learning lessons. It's positive. Trust yourself that you have learned what you needed to learn in order to move on to this new emotional experience. Find some relaxation. Find some moments in time where you can just sit there and relax and not let your mind wander in worry and fear and stress, but let your mind wander to something that is beautiful. Something that, put on some meditation music. And some of these meditations on YouTube, the visuals are so beautiful. And just watch it for a couple of minutes. Let your mind go blank. Feel that relaxation, that quietness, so that you can listen to how you are feeling, not what you are fearing come in. And then we have, the she-wolf coming in. Unleash the wild within. Listen to your intuition. Find that inner strength. Let yourself not overthink so much, but to take the action required in order to achieve, that new emotional experience, that new fulfillment that you are craving and desiring. Trust your talents in the changing times. So if you are feeling like, okay, so things are going to change, and maybe when things change, I'm not going to be able to handle this. And that goes right back into that thinking, that repetitive thinking over and over and over and over. That it's just going to keep you in repetition with that. Trust in yourself. Find that quiet peace within yourself and just take the leap. Take the leap. Go for it. Turn that swords upright. Oh, she's got a little daughter. This could be a family situation, If you're in a family situation where you're needing, say it's a relationship, and you're needing to move away from the relationship and you're hesitant and you're going over and over in your head, well, I have lots here that is just fine. I'm fine here. I'm not the happiest. This isn't fulfilling me. This isn't making me feel the happiest I know I can feel. And you're spinning around in circles and not trusting yourself. That's a very uncomfortable energy to be in. Take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. Try to get away from those cycles of thinking and thinking and thinking and overthinking and then thinking it again and again and again and, you know, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, it will keep you in the vibration of just exactly that. But you're not going to trust yourself. You're not going to be able to move forward. That emotional fulfillment that you seek, it wants to come in, but it won't be able to, because you're going to be stuck over here, overthinking. Find that peace. Trust in yourself. Have faith that the universe has your back. Have faith that you have your own back and that you have the strength. You know, trust in your talents in the changing times. Trust in yourself that you have the strength to deal with whatever comes your way. And any struggles that you face in the future, any struggles, any, you know, negative struggles, they will happen for your greatest good. They will happen to make you stronger, make you more secure, help you, you know, achieve that emotional fulfillment. It's quite beautiful. So I hope this resonated with my pile ones. And if you need a reading, if I resonate with you, send me an email and we will set up an appointment and we will take it from there, okay? I wish you lots of inner strength, okay? Bye, sweeties. Hi, pile number 2s. So this is with hematite. And hematite is a really good grounding protective stone. It almost looks like it looks very metallic, and it's heavy. It's so, the energy that you get from it is so nice. I have it with me all the time. Okay, so let's get into your cards. So for these cards, I read out of the book just because it has multiple meanings for them. And I just find that there's different messages in it that speak to a wider variety of audience. Okay, so number 7. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. Okay. So with the 5 of Cups and the Emperor, these I never read in reverse. Some cards I never read in reverse, and then other cards I do. Anyways, so the 5 of Cups, it really talks about how, you know, this is what you're looking at and you're seeing them as not working and you're stressing out over it. You could be feeling grief. You could be sad. You could be feeling, you know, stressed out and worried. Lots of those heavy emotions. But then meanwhile, right behind you, all you have to do is look at it. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is wonderful. And all it takes is just a shift in perspective. Okay? With the Emperor is the energy of it's a very masculine energy, but it doesn't talk about how this is just a reading for a man, that only a man can feel this. It just talks about the masculine energy, and every single human being has masculine and feminine energy within themselves. So this person who is reading this or watching this pile right now, you could be the type of person who's very family oriented, very protective over their family, is very responsible, really takes care of their own, and there's a girl here, and in this card it's like a daughter feeling. So maybe you're taking care of a family, you're paying the bills, you're taking care of the home, you're cleaning it, you're raising the kids, you're being responsible. But you're stressing out. You're stressing out over what is lost or what you don't have, but you're not looking to see what you do have. And I really feel like when you put yourself in the energy of lack, when you feel like, oh, I want this, but it's not there. It's not happening, and I don't know how to get this. I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling stressed out. Sometimes that isn't even meant for you, or sometimes something else is coming in that is better for you. And all you have to do is turn around and see what you have. See all that you have. If you are a parent and you have children, you have children. If you have a home, whether you're renting it or you bought it and you're paying a mortgage, you have a home. Do you have curtains on your windows? That's, some people don't have curtains on their windows. They put up sheets because they can't afford it. Are you able to pay your electricity bill? Are you able to comfortably get groceries? Are you able to wake up in the morning and feel, the warmth and love of a partner? Are you able to, if you don't have any kids, do you have any, siblings that do have children? Are you able to go there and listen to their laughter? Like anything that you can find in your life that you don't really pay attention to because it's already there. Once you stop and you start paying attention to what you do have, you will find that if this is meant to come in, it's going to come in. Or if something that is meant to come in that's better for you, it will come in. But right now is the time for you to enjoy what you have. Be proud of what you have. And also be truly grateful for what you have. We have the meditation card, so I feel like that quiet time, that rest, that, taking a step back and getting into that grateful energy, that calm energy, especially with the 5 of Cups, like that stress and worry that I'm feeling with this one. You have the energy of the Emperor. You will be just fine. Everything is fine. What will be, will be. And just trust in that what is going to come in is what is needed. We have no control over this. Find some time to meditate. I always recommend meditation to anybody who will listen to me. Meditation just makes you feel so calm and so at peace. And then we have follow the voice of your soul. I feel like if you really, truly listen to yourself right now and let go of, the worry and the stress, you will look around and be like, you know what? We are just fine. Everything is just fine. All is fine. You know, yeah, if I step outside of that bubble energy and look at the outside and look at the future and look at, you know, what I want to come in and what isn't there and all this stuff, it starts to come back. So then you stop and everything is fine. And you will find that movement will start to happen. You know, kind of like how this card is saying, it will ebb and flow like the ocean. You know, the waves will come in and then they will go and then they will come in. And it's divine timing. So whatever it is that you're stressing about, just trust that everything will be okay. And we have connect with your emotions and meditations. I really feel like that is connecting with those emotions of peace, those emotions of allowing yourself to let go of fear and worry and stress. And, you know, I feel with this pile, it's almost like I can hear somebody thinking, well, that's easy for you to say, but you're not in my situation. You don't have this to worry about and this and this and this and this. You're right. You're perfectly right. But you don't have to worry about all those things because you're the emperor. You're already responsible. You're already taking care of it. You already got shit handled. You know, if you continue to worry, you won't be able to stop and enjoy the fact that you got this shit handled. You got it handled. Everything is okay. And letting go of the fear and letting go of the control on how you want things to happen and come in and be. And, you know, you're going to find so much peace. I really, really strongly recommend the meditation. If you need any suggestions for meditations, comment. Put a comment in and I will answer, and I will give you, you know, the best meditations that I have come across. So I hope this helps with my pile number 2s. And I wish you peace and relaxation and just being able to enjoy what you need to enjoy while you can, okay? Bye. Hi, pile number 3. You guys got the Angelite. It's a very nice stone. Okay, let's see what your cards have to say. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read this from the book. And then the rest I'm going to freely go with my intuitive capabilities. So you got the building blocks. And the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Coins. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so let's read this. So 28. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card, things have changed for you and you're like, whoa, what's going on? What is going on here? So we have heartache right there. It's boom, you know. I feel like you guys have gone through an experience. You guys have gone through a cycle either with somebody, with a job, with a situation, okay? And it ended, and it hurt. It hurt. And it really made you feel like you're being left out in the cold. Like you walked away feeling not valued, not important, not, you know, like what you had to offer, it wasn't valued. They didn't care. And it's really hurting you. It's really hurting you. And I feel like this is kind of the energy that you're in. I also feel like for some of you, this is like a repeat energy. So it's like you could be going into these situations, you know, here's what I have to offer, and it doesn't get valued. It's not important to them. And it keeps hurting you, you know, like it's got 3 swords in your heart. These are stressful, hurtful situations. But what you don't see is that leaving these situations, learning from what you need to learn from these situations. So I'm getting a bunch of different messages at one time. So I'm sorry that I'm so hesitant in going into this. It's almost like I'm getting a work situation. One is, you know, where you're going in, you're working your butt off, but you're not being valued. And, you know, somebody comes in and is working harder than you because they have more time to offer, they have more energy or whatever. So, you know, they kind of let you go, or they dropped you to the bottom. And that is hurting you. It's making you feel really badly about yourself. And then the other situation I'm getting is with, you know, friendships, and maybe even family ships. You know, you're giving, you know, your energy into a situation, and they're just not treating you like you are valuable to them, that you are important to them. You're not getting that from them, and it's hurting you, and it's making you feel really sad. And this could be a relationship as well. You know, you could be in a relationship where they're just not making you feel fulfilled and happy and valuable and worthy and important. Important is really strongly coming to my mind. And you're needing to walk away. Like they're dropping you, and they're not even, you know, you're needing to walk away. So for whoever is in these situations, this is happening for your better good. It might hurt like a bitch right now, but it is happening for your better good, because these people, had you stayed there and kept trying with these people who don't see your value, you never would have been pushed out of this situation so that you could be pushed into other situations. Once you learn from this, be moved into other situations where you will be valued, where you will be important. But if you keep going back to these situations where you're not valued and appreciated and worthy to them, that talks about how you feel about yourself. And that is where you need to do that inner work and inner healing, because if you continuously feel that way about yourself, that is the cycle that you will stay in. And only you can break free from that. And it starts with the building blocks. It starts with you. It starts with you building up your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth, making yourself important. Be important to your own damn self first. And then when you start to go into these situations where they're like, oh, I don't care who you are, you're going to be like, I'm going to walk away from this. This isn't my people. This isn't my situation. This isn't where I want to be. I want to be where I'm valued, and I'm not going to settle for fucking less. Sorry for swearing so much. If you have kids, put the earphones in. But, you know, eventually you'll get to the point where you'll be like, I'm valuable and I'm not settling for this crap anymore because I'm tired of feeling hurt. I'm tired of feeling sad and sorrow and pain. So you build yourself up. You work on yourself. That is how you get through this block. You got to work on yourself. And that takes dedicated effort. It takes patience. And it takes a lot of love for yourself. And, you know, dedicated effort towards allowing yourself to feel love for yourself. So just like I said, you know, like when you go into these situations and then you feel the pain and then you keep going and then you feel the pain and then you keep going, you're manifesting that. But if you stop, you know, and move away from that energy and start building on yourself, you will manifest that. It will happen. These changes do happen. It's the way of life. Trust, and let yourself walk away from what no longer serves you, what it just hurts you. And you're the one that is putting yourself in these situations. Build on yourself. Love yourself. Work with yourself. Take the time that you need. Take all the time that you need. There is no timeline on this. Oh, but I want that relationship now. I want to be married. I want, you know, this and I want that. Okay, then take the time now so that you're not wasting time continuously going back into the cycle over and over and over again. Some people take years to build up their own foundation before they start, you know, attempting at being with, you know, others in that capacity again. It takes time and it's okay. And you're worth that time for yourself. It's not wasted. Because when you build yourself strong and then you move forward, you're actually going to move forward. This will be a thing of the past. And you will manifest your dreams. Embrace the energy of peace. Allow yourself that time, that quiet time. Unlock the magic within. It's all within you. It's you. This is a time that is about you. Surround yourself with protective energy. So when it comes to, you know, going into these situations, surround yourself. I want to put this right here. Surround yourself with the energy of, I don't need to keep repeating this. I need me. And if that, and it will try to come back. Cycles always try to come back. It's almost like tests. It will try to come back and you'll be like, no, I'm going to protect myself against this because I'm working on myself and I want to embrace peace. I want to embrace love for myself. I want to manifest what is good for me. Embrace the love for yourself. Let yourself heal. Let yourself feel good enough to get out of this cycle, okay? So that's it for my pile number 3s. I hope that helped. If you need any further readings, if I resonate with you, send me an email and we'll set up an appointment, okay? I wish you so much love. Love for yourself. Take the time, okay? Bye, lovelies. Hi, pile number 4s. So this one, I have no idea. This one and this one and this one I got from Science North in Sudbury. probably like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. And I can't remember what they are called. I can't remember for the life of me, but I know that I really love them. I really love the energy that they bring to me. So let's get into your pile. Okay, these ones I don't read upside down. I'm just gonna fix that. So, okay. So with this one, I do read from the book, and then the rest I do intuitively, okay? So we have Happy, Happy in reverse. 26. So that says, lighten up, because this is a time to be ridiculous and silly. See the road through the eyes of a clown. And don't take yourself or any situation right now too seriously. Have fun, be playful, and make laughter the order of the day. You'll be surprised at how everything just seems to fall into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and lighthearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, for celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through you today. Smile and enjoy each breath and each moment. Miracles lie in the silly things today. Awesome. And I am getting that. I'm also feeling like grounding. Whoever chose this pile, I feel like you need to ground. One of the ways that you can ground is eating fruits and vegetables and going outside. You know, like just grounding yourself is, what grounding essentially means is connecting with earth. So if you go outside, you breathe in the air from earth. You go outside, like the fresh air. You know, go take a walk in the snow if you're in Canada and you have snow like I do, or, you know, the grass or wherever you are. Go outside and take a walk. Take a little breather. Get outside, take a break, enjoy the day. Even if it's raining, grab an umbrella and get your ass out there. Like, there's no excuses. If it's, you know, like snow squalls and, you know, hurricane weather, you know, use your own, you know, use your own discretion. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Seven of Coins. Okay, so I'm getting that you need some grounding. I'm getting that you're feeling frustrated, like you've been working really hard at something and you're just not getting the results right now. And you feel like the wheel just isn't going to turn in your favor. You're just sitting there like, when is it time for me to reap my rewards? And the Seven of Coins, I want you to know, this is a very, very awesome card. It talks about somebody who is growing something. It's not time, just like in a field for a farmer, you know, they plant something, they can't dig it out prematurely. They plant some carrots and they go to dig them out and they get, you know, these long little skinny things. That's not really what you want. Let it grow. Give it time. Give it the time that it needs. And then when you are able, when it is time to reap the rewards on this, you're going to pull up that big, fat, juicy carrot, you know, and you'll see that this was in order this whole time. Everything is fine. This is a time for you to grow and let things grow and to enjoy the moment. Enjoy this process. Because once they're done growing, and you pull up that carrot, you're moving on to the next growth. Enjoy this process. And with the happy in reverse, I really feel like it's saying, you know, like, relax, go enjoy life. Be silly. Find some fun things to do. And, you know, even though the world is kind of quarantined right now, not kind of, it is, there's lots of fun things to do at home. You could do arts and crafts. You could read a book. You could do some cooking. You could do, you know, anything that makes you feel, build a fort. Even if you're by yourself and you don't have kids, build yourself a fort, throw on a movie, get in that fort, you know, and just enjoy your time. Be ridiculous. This is a time for you to just enjoy the moments. And even though this says protection, I really feel like it's grounding. And black tourmaline does help with grounding you. Like, that's these guys. If you have black tourmaline, awesome. You know, like, grab hold of it and just take a couple of deep breaths, close your eyes, and just allow yourself to feel grounded. Intend and create. And that's what you are doing. So continue doing so. You know, whatever you're working on, keep working at it. All that effort. It's not the 2 of coins. It's not the 3 of coins. There's 7 of them there. You know, like, the process. It's a process. And they are growing. You might not be able to see the rewards, but they are there. And it is growing. It is manifesting. Trust. I feel like that is the theme for this this pick a card right now. Exchange energy to create abundance. So this card for me is the energy that you put into it is what you get back. It doesn't grow overnight. It doesn't grow just on willpower. You know, it grows with action and intention and time and energy. What you put into it, you will get out. So keep going. Whatever it is that you're working towards and you're like, when is this going to? It's coming. It's coming. Keep putting the energy into it. Don't stop. You've gone far. You've gone further than you realized. Okay? But take the time to enjoy life as well. It doesn't have to be all about work. Even with this, like, look at her. She is surrounded by these beautiful purple flowers. You know, like, she's enjoying life. So I hope that that resonated with my pile number 4s. If you want a personal reading, if I resonate with you, send me an email and we will set up an appointment, okay? Bye. Hi, pile number 5s. So you guys got the red jasper. It's a nice one. Okay, so, and you guys are the biggest pile of all. Spirit had lots to say. These I do not read in reverse. I'm just going to fix that. And then with this, I read from the book, okay? So number 4. Now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing with being right about old resentments or failed expectations about money or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want Spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. Okay. That's expensive. Sorry. So, and then we have the Princess of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and then the World. Interesting. So, I'm just going to go out and say this. I think whoever is watching this pile, one of your fears is succeeding. You fear success. You fear it so much that you're staying in one place and you're slowly moving forward. And it's like the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a lot of stress, a lot of worries. And then you got the Nine of Wands as well. Like, the Nine of Swords is somebody who really racked, like, with anxiety and stress and worry and fear and sadness. And it's a card that really talks about worry, strong worry. And then with the Nine of Wands in reverse, it really talks about almost like giving up. Like giving up. It can be emotionally guarded, defensive. Not able to compromise. It could be somebody who is really tired of fighting and just kind of giving up. But I feel like you're the one doing this. And then we have the World Cup right beside this, and that's a cycle that is wanting to end. Wow, this is a big one. So I feel like you're not trusting that you are loved and protected, and that if you strive forward, that success that you want, that you dream about, fantasize about, you feel like it's never going to come in. And that fear is making you literally stay in one spot and not wanting to move forward because you're stressing so much about it. And you're stressing out so much about it that you're almost giving up. Because you know that this cycle needs to end. And you're not able to see past that. And when you're not able to see past that, you're not okay with that. If this is your energy, you like to know what's up. This is also a very controlled energy. So it's, I'm only going to move so far because it's safe. And then I'll move a little bit when I know that it's safe, and a little bit when I know that it's safe. But if I don't know what's going on, I don't see what's going on around me, I'm just going to stay right here. Even though I know this is going on, I'm still just going to stay right here. And that is what's blocking you. That is what's blocking you. If you allow yourself to move forward, it says here, trust in the higher forces. See beyond the current situation. You know, and she's got it over her eyes. I feel like this is intuition. I also feel like you don't trust your intuition with this situation. If you don't trust your intuition and you don't trust the higher forces and you don't trust yourself, but you know that you are feeling all this, like, you got to give one up to get the other. You can't sit there feeling stressed out and guarded and like giving up and shitty about yourself and not trusting everything and not, you know, reaching for success. I feel like this needs to be really seen here. And not reaching for success and expect it to happen. You know, you got to give one up to get the other. What you give out is what you get back. So if you don't trust, you're going to stay in that not trusting energy. If you don't move forward, you don't move forward. You get that energy back. If you don't let that cycle end, that cycle will continue. And this is how you will continue to feel. It's completely up to you. Nobody's going to come in, swoop down off their unicorn and sweep in and be like, oh, listen, we're going to grab you out of the situation and magically plop you exactly where you want to be. Just like that. No, you got to work for it. If you want what you want that success as badly as you do, you got to work for it. You got to show the universe that the abundance and the success that's coming your way, because this is here. You have to show the universe that you want it. But with this energy, you're showing that you don't. So it's sitting there like, well, here I am, so let me know when you're ready. And then you have your guides and everybody, they're around you. And they're there for you. They're so there for you. And all you have to do is just let go of the cycle. Move through it. You don't need to fear success. You're worth success. You are loved and you are guided. Let this cycle end. Let it end. It's blocking you so bad. Like, this is the biggest pile out of all the piles. And it really, you know, it doesn't just give the Nine of Swords. It gives the Nine of Wands in reverse as well. Like the 9, that talks about the endings of a cycle, right near the end of a cycle. And then the World is the cycle is ending and, you know, new cycles beginning. So there's no coincidences to this. And then the Princess of Wands denote, like, it talks about your energy, and that is the energy of just kind of sitting there in one spot. And you want what you dream. And it's there. It's literally there. All you have to do is do the work to get it. And this is the work. Letting go of the worry, letting go of the anxiety, letting go of the fear, you know, dropping your defenses, dropping your mistrust for the universe, dropping your mistrust for yourself. You know, not being so emotionally guarded with yourself, really. Allowing this cycle to end. If you need further reading, I am available. My email is down below. I hope this resonated with you. I hope this brought some clarity, and I hope that this helps. This is really heavy, heavy, heavy inner turmoil energy. And I wish you the very best, okay? If I resonate with you and you want a personal reading, my email is down below and we can set up an appointment, okay? I really, really do wish the best for you, pal. Number 5. I hope you're able to get out of that energy and move forward, because that's really heavy inner turmoil energy, okay? Not fun for anybody. Not fun to stay in for very long either. Much love to you, from my heart to yours. Bye.